Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to our training about the Factura platform. We wait few minutes more, a few seconds more, just to wait the rest of participants. Okay, thank you very much. Meanwhile, you can confirm me that you are seeing my screen. You have to see a supplier finance web, the main page. And also you can confirm me that you are hearing me correctly. Please, you can write by chat. Okay, perfect. Thank you very much, Christine. Thank you. So we wait 1 minute more and we start with the presentation. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I see more people connecting. So, okay, I think we can start with the presentation, okay, with the training for today. Okay, my name is Carol. I'm going to give you to do the presentation for explain you the use of BC Factura platform, the use of a new tool for e-billing. And just if you have any questions, okay, you can write your question, you write down, and you can write by chat, okay, and I will read your question, okay. So welcome, and we start, okay. So to access to BC Factura platform, you need to go here to the supplier finance web. I think you are aware of this platform, but just a brief reminder about which is the supplier finance web. Supplier finance web is the platform that you can see the status of your invoices once you have sent to Hotelbeds. So just to enter here, you need to write your user code. Okay, write your password. Just in case you don't remember your password, you can here always forget your password. Click here and you will receive an email with a link just to reset your password and access to the platform. Okay. So we are now in the supplier finance web. So I see more people connecting. As I said before, if you have any question, we are talking today about the BC Factura platform, okay? So if you have any question during the presentation, you can read, you can write the chat and I will read, okay, and try to solve your doubts, okay? Thank you very much. So it is the supplier finance web, and you know that to go to e-billing, to the platform e-billing, you go here on the left hand, on the left hand of the side. You can see here e-billing, and just to click in access to e-billing. So we are in the BC Factura platform, and here we have two options to send or to create our invoices. Okay, one option is the option manually. It means you create invoices one by one. You fill the details of template you will see now. Okay, and you create each time you will create one invoice. Okay, and the other option, the most common option, is create with a template with a macro file. Okay, you can send and you can create a lot of invoices at the same time. Okay, I'm going to show you the two options. So the first option will be here, invoices. You can go through here, invoices, or through the tab home. You can, it's the same, create invoice manually. Okay, you will go if you click here or here, doesn't matter, you will go at the same tab. Okay, so create invoice manually, you will see this. Okay, it is for create one invoice. Okay, in one invoice you can add, you can introduce one or more bookings. Okay, but it's time that you fill this template, you only create one invoice once per time. Okay, it is I recommend this option if you only want to create one invoice. Okay, if not, it will be take time for you. Okay, but remember, you can always you can choose the option to send your invoices, and you choose the easiest ways for you. So here you have a template, and just you need to fill the information to complete. Okay, here on the top you will see that you will see the header of the invoice. Okay, here is this information is coming automatically. It is the information about your hotel, okay, your company, and here tax ID, company name. Here you need to click here and select for the drop list. Select the company that you work with, Hotelbeds. Okay, it means the invoices has to be addressed to one company for Hotelbeds. Normally it will be MCC or Hotelbeds Switzerland, Hotelbeds Product, etc. Okay, so choose, please be careful to choose the perfect one. Okay, the company that you work with, because if you don't choose the correct one, your invoice will not be you will not, okay, and they reject the invoice. Okay, so once you have clear, you can choose the company. Okay, and a continuous. Now we are going to introduce the invoice identification. Okay, invoice type. You can choose between an original invoice and a new one, or a new one invoice, but it's amending an old invoice. Okay, it is an original invoice or a credit invoice. Okay, so the difference is you select the option original invoice. It is that we see, but if you choose the option credit invoice, okay, will appear this. Will appear this new field here, just to indicate the number of the original invoice that you are trying to modify. Okay, but yeah. Okay, so we are going to take the example original invoice. So now we take here the invoice number. Okay, example. Okay, the date is the invoice date. Okay, for example, today you can select for the calendar directly. Currency, for example, you have here a lot of currency, depends of your country, but nothing. You select here the currency, okay, and then you need to select between service amount tax exclude or service amount with tax included. Okay, it is up to you. It depends how do you want to invoice us. Okay, for us is the same. Okay, but normally we use this second option. Okay, and now we are going to introduce the service details. Okay, for example, service description, put here double room, the booking. You know, the booking for Hotelbeds, the confirmation booking is coming with 2 or 3 digits at the beginning, a slash and some number. Okay, the last part of this booking, the number, is not necessary you put it. Okay, I recommend really. I recommend don't put it is the last part of this number. Okay, so in case that you are working with connectivity booking, okay, you need to write here your connectivity booking here. Connectivity booking have another format, okay. Sometimes depends the partner that you are working with, but more or less it's a combination about number and letters, okay. So if you work with connectivity booking, you need to write here and forget this line, okay. If you work with traditional booking for Hotelbeds, you need to write here. Okay. Sender reference is not mandatory field, and it is up to you if you want to write something in your invoice. Okay. Client name, start day, for example, start of the service. Okay. Example, number of unit, number price. Tax type here you can select, okay, between some different taxes, okay. For example, here put the quantity and automatically will be calculated, okay. If you need to write you need to introduce the ERPF, you need to write here, okay, or one of these retention type. You can write here, okay, but it's not for everybody, okay. So if you do, it's not your case, just forget it. If you wanted to add a discount, for example, early booking, okay, just put here the percentage, okay, at discount, okay. If we can put here early booking percentage. You can choose between percentage and amount, okay. For example, and add. Okay, we have this and this. So, once you have the details, just click here in Add Service. This warning will appear, and this warning is advising you that once you have introduced the details of the invoice, you will not able to change the type of tax that you have chosen before. Okay, so if you have choose service amount with tax include, you will be not able to change again. Okay, so just as remember. So here you can see all the details of your invoice. Okay. So if you want to modify something, for example, you say, "Oh no, my discount is not for this booking." Okay. Go here, the icon of the pencil. Okay. And we can go here and we can here and eliminate. Okay, eliminate discounts. Sorry. Okay. Eliminate discounts. Okay, yes, I think I have. Okay, one moment. Okay, I have a question now. Okay, if we choose for a line, if we choose tax exclude, what do we do right on tax type? No tax. You will have to hear the options no tax. Okay, and here you will write 0. Okay, you're welcome. And early booking, we put that. Okay, update service. Okay, we go. Then okay, I think I can now. I wanted to right. either one. Okay, update service. So now if you have this, okay, and now if you wanted to add another booking, for example, in the same invoice, you can repeat the process. You will write here double room or maybe breakfast or taxi or excursion or something like this, or twin, etc. You need to write booking on the same details, okay, and add. If you see, okay, no, I'm grown and this is not the booking that I want to invoice, so click here in delete, okay, and everything will be clear and you can start again, okay. So here you can see the total of your invoice, okay. Now you hear total amount, the quote, okay, gross amount, okay. And once you are sure that everything is correct, okay, you have to clear just here, click on send invoice. Okay. This warning appears. The process has concluded satisfactorily. You can visualize the issued invoices and send invoices. Okay. So now we are going to see where we can see the invoice that we have created. Okay. Oh. So we are here in invoices, this tab, and go to issued. Okay. Sorry. Go here and wait a little, okay, because sometimes take sometimes, okay, depends the number of invoices or the people who is working in this moment, okay. But here we have the invoice that we have created just right now. Okay, in this case it's fast because we have only one invoice for the training, okay. But it's okay. You have test the number, the details, okay, the company, the date, the total amount, okay. And if you want to click, okay, and this is the invoice that we will receive, okay. Okay. So, it's important that you check here that the invoice that you have created is here. It means that tonight it will be a process automatically, and Hotelbeds will receive your invoice. Okay, if you can see your invoice here, it means that Hotelbeds will receive your invoice, and your camp will take your invoice to run for the payment. Okay. Sorry, I think I have another question. Say how to calculate a biscuit comma. Say how to calculate pat amount, because here pat calculated on base amount plus service charge. You see, you mean here? The pat is calculated automatically. You put the base, okay. I don't know what you mean plus service charge. You put the unit price, okay, the base, it is the base, okay, and the percentage you need, maybe 17 or 19 or, okay, and you see, this is automatically calculated. You know, okay, tell me if answer your question or not, okay. Here you don't have to do anything. You have to write your base, okay, with a commission, okay. So we continue. And now the other option that I mentioned before is use a macro file, okay? Macro file to create a template, okay? And you will create a lot of invoices at the same time, okay? It's faster if you have to send to us maybe 50 invoices, 15, 100, 500, okay? Depends on you. It's faster than if you send one by one, okay? In the option invoice manually. So you go here, okay? And for that you need to download a macro file. It is a template. you can go here and click here in macro to create template for massive load. Okay, here, okay, I don't know, here is opening, and let me share because I think you can see. Okay, you can see my macro, isn't it? Yes, no? So it is a template that you need to fill. Okay, this template has the information that we need to create a correct invoice for Hotelbeds. Okay, and just to fill the information. Okay, each line will be invoice. Okay, and here you can create a lot of invoices at the same time. It's not limit for this template, but I suggest or I recommend you not more than 500 lines. Okay, because you know that when you create the template and then now we are going to see, okay, we create a template and then we need to take our file and upload in our platform BC Factura. So if you have any error, okay, the platform will advise you. Okay, will advise you, maybe you have a booking error, much total amount, something like this, and if it's duplicated and these kind of things, the platform will advise you. Okay, and you need to correct again before to submit the invoice. So if you try to create a macro for 2,000 invoices, with 2,000 invoices, could be complicated for you to correct the macro file. Okay, so I suggest it's better make different, split the Excel big in smallest files. Okay, it is my suggestion, it is my recommendation. Okay, from my experience, but it is up to you always. So it is the macro. Okay, and now we are going to see an example. Here the blue line is an example. Okay, don't worry about that, you can eliminate it, but it's an example of how to fill the information, to complete the information. Okay, but we see another one. You here in the invoice type, you need to select is F or FR. F is invoice, FR is ratify invoice. Okay, and it's credit invoice. Okay, so if you want to F an invoice, an original invoice, just to click here F. Number of invoice, the same that the beginning. The next one, this field we will leave in blank. Only we only fill if we select the option credit invoice. Okay, and here we will indicate the number of the original invoice that we were trying to modify. Okay, but if not the case, yeah, right here, and we leave in blank. Okay, invoice date, we can put the date for today. The booking number, the same as I said before. Okay, you can forget the last part of the booking. Okay, one thing, if you are working with connectivity bookings, okay, you click here connectivity bookings, you write here the booking confirmation, okay, that you have for your connectivity booking. Okay, it's not the case, so we remove. So here, right, service date, for example, number of day, quantities, unit price, for example, Europe, 7%, but if you here will indicate 0%, you put here 0. Okay. And here has the option of, where is it here? No tax, okay? And right here, send 100. So once we have this information, okay, remember that each line will be one invoice. If you want to you want to create one invoice with different bookings, you need to copy all this information and just to amend or modify the booking number, okay, and the name of the client and the service date, etc. But if the number of invoice is the same, will be for the one invoice, okay? And also you can copy paste if you have an Excel, for example, and you have there your record there, you can also put the information in the Excel, okay? And copy here. You can fill in the information during the month, and maybe at the end of the month, you want to create a macro, so copy the information, okay, in the columns, just this way, and create a file, okay? So I see that we have questions, so, okay. Let me read your questions, okay? Okay, you say, okay, let me go up. Okay, Christine asked me, what is if exactly? I'm sorry, okay. Sorry, maybe I don't explain well, okay, don't worry. F is from invoice, FR is from factura rectificativa in Spanish, okay? It is it's the credit invoice, okay? It is an invoice that they are rectifying an older invoice, okay? Is the service day the same rectify invoice? Yeah. Is service day the same as arrival date? Service date, you mean yes, arrival date, yes. The arrival date or the arrival date, the date that the service start, okay? Of invoice. Number of invoice should be each reservation different number, or all reservations can go under the same number. It is, okay, Christine, it is up to you, okay? Number of invoice. If you take the same, you put the same number of invoice, you will create one invoice with several different bookings in the same invoice, okay? But our recommendation, another recommendation from Hotelbeds is, it's okay, okay? If you want to do that this way, it's perfect. So our recommendation for Hotelbeds, just in terms for reconciliation, okay, and matching your forecast with our forecast, it's better that you create an invoice for each reservation, okay? But if you prefer to create one invoice with the different bookings, it's perfect too, okay? But in case that maybe you write or you notice about 4 bookings, for example, okay, and one booking you run, okay, it's more complicated for your account manager to determine which is the problem, okay, and for the system. The other way, if you put one invoice for each booking, the payment is automatically, okay? Since the payment is correct, it's automatically, and you will run from the process payment automatically, okay? So it's our recommendation, but don't worry. If you want, you can put in the same invoice with under the same number invoice. You can put different bookings, okay? Okay, I have another question. Is there a way to find the Hotelbeds booking number by looking up the name and dates of reservation? Soraya, I think this is you have to use for that maxi room. I think you have the platform maxi room, and maxi room. I think there is this information there. Okay, we are for finance, and we don't know this information. We are not we can't access to this information. We don't know. Okay, but I know that you in Maxi Room, you can access to this information. If not, please contact us to your contact manager. Okay, and they will help you in this matter. Okay. 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 So, more questions? Yes, yes, I know, but here we are finance. We are not booking reservation. We are not this part. Okay. So I think, but I don't. I'm not in charge from Maxi Room platform. Okay. But anyway, I know that they have access to this. Okay. I think you as supplier, as hotel, you have access to this information. Me no. Me, I can access that. Okay. But the booking number is important that you know, because to pay, because we need to know your booking number just to pay the correct booking. Okay. Okay. But sure, if you contact with your contract manager, they will help you. Okay, if you have any doubt of that, or your contact for Maxi Room, because we are dealing only with supplier finance web and Ecobill platform. Okay, but these kind of things, they will help you, and it's not complicated. They will tell you where you can find it. Okay. Okay, he's get woman. Okay. Is calculated on the base rate plus surcharge and not on the total. Okay. Okay. So we continue with that. Okay. So when you have all the information here, the information that you want to create and to upload. Okay. So just make sure that the information is correct. Okay. I go here and go to create file. Okay. Okay. Another question. Meanwhile, normally it's fast. Okay, but today with the streaming. Okay. Okay, and I saved this file, this CSV file in my computer. Okay, for example, I save here. Okay. Okay. The file is coming automatically. Okay, with a comma delimited. You don't have to remove that. Okay, this is the extension that you have to. This file has to have, and it is the name of a file. If you want, you feel free to modify. Okay, it is up to you. But here is HB, e-billing, and the date. Okay, I modify now. Okay, so I save in my desk. Okay. Okay, another question. Can column O be automatically calculated? The column O, the last one, no. You need to write this rate here. Okay, and if you hear now, because I show you one thing. Okay, if you here don't you put different. Okay, maybe you forget to miss to write a zero, for example. Okay, when you create a file, okay, you will see in one moment. It's just a test. Okay, this is one moment. Okay, it is the point that I want to see, that you see, okay? It's a warning, file with error. Check the comments and correct the values on red cell, okay? That's what I mean, okay? For example, here, because the total will be 100 per one will be 100, but I write 10, okay? If you don't put here the total, okay, the macro before, create the macro, okay, the CSV file, calculate this percentage and advise you that is not correct, okay? You will see in red, okay? It happened with the same. If you try with this and with this, if you try to add here a service date for the future, for example, for because you grown and you write here instead for August, for example, when you click in create file, will be on red, okay? And just to advise that it's not correct, okay? That you go here and modify and create file, and that's it. So better to automatically calculate rather than show later. No, you need to, it's not automatically calculated, okay? You need to write the total for your invoice, okay? The total for this line for your invoice, okay? For this line, not for the total invoice, okay? So, I mean, sorry, if you are going to send the same invoice with different bookings, here you need to calculate the, okay, the total for this line, okay? You understand me, no? I mean, here, if you, as I say before, no, you say, okay, I have the same invoice. I want to copy here, okay? Okay, so here, maybe the booking rate change, the booking number, okay? Here is 150. Here you need to put 50, okay? Like here, 50, okay? Unit price, another question, is average price because we have weekdays and unit price is average price. No, the unit price, the unit price is for the booking. For this booking, you have a forecast, isn't it? So you need here to, okay, this client under this booking come in my hotel for 3 days and each day 25 euros or something like this. So here you need to put the total for this booking, okay? For the another booking, you need to put here the total also, okay? You have here to, I put 1, but here you can indicate 2, 3. Here you have this column to indicate the number of days, okay? And quantity, and the same. Maybe you can write this, indicate here is 1 booking, 1 room, 2 rooms, etc. Okay? Or in the case that the service will be per person. Okay? But it's not average. It's the real price. Okay? Okay, let me see that. Okay, let me read the questions. Okay. Unit price is average price because we have, okay, I said that. How is the start time here? Not 3:30 p.m. The start, Pamela, I'm sorry, but the presentation was starting at 3:30 p.m. Spanish time, I say. But don't worry, if you want, I can let me here, write me your email, okay, your email address, and I will send the record for this training, okay? Don't worry about that. I'm so sorry, it's a confusion, but it was started in 3:30, okay? Spanish time. Okay, continues. Okay, let's say reservation is from Thursday to Saturday, okay? And we have different price for Thursday, for example. Okay, Okay, I mean, yeah, you know, okay, for example, 100 and different for Friday. So unit price is 125, yes. Yes, okay, in this case, yes, will be a average, yes. Okay, Christine, yes. Just making sure the line total on column O is X bat gross. I don't understand you. It's total is the gross. Yes, for your booking, yes. Another question. Abhishek Kumar in UA total 3 types of taxes in invoice. How to include it? You have 3 taxes for each for each reservation. That you need to create 3 lines. Okay, you create here. Okay, for example, take this as a reference. Here you put that, and you will copy again the line. Put here the another one, and copy again and put another one. Okay. Okay. Do you have more questions about that? No. So we continue, and remember that we have saved this file. Okay. We click here in create file, and then we come back to our platform. Okay. Okay. Let me start again, because it's not too much the time for expired for the platform. So we're here again, okay? Let me show that. Okay, so you can see again the BC Factura platform, isn't it? Yes. So here we are again, and just to go here to file, okay? Here we have our information, and here again, please select the company that you want to invoice us, Switzerland, and just here, sorry, add file. Okay, we have our file, click here, and send. Okay. So the first stick green say that the process correctly, okay, and the second invoice loaded one. Okay, it's normal because we have only one booking. Okay, here if you try to send a template or macro, and the platform detects some errors like the invoice duplicated, or the invoices already exist in the platform, or something, or the booking is not exist for Hotelbeds, okay, will appear here. Okay, this that means that you need to go to your macro and correct or eliminate the invoices that you can send. Okay, for example, if here appear an error, I say this invoice already exists in the platform. Okay, it means that you have sent an invoice with the same number, and you remember for the same fiscal year it's not possible to send twice the same invoice number. Okay, so you need to go to the macro and modify the invoice number, for example, or eliminate the invoice and correct again. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me, because I see that more. Okay, Pamela told me again this. Okay, this looks like the sheet I have been using for Hotelbeds for invoicing and importing it for the past few months. It is a revised sheet or the same one? Thank you very much. No, thank you, Pamela. It's the same because maybe you said to use the another platform, okay? Or this is the same, okay? The process to use and the template is the same, okay? It's very, so you know how to use it. It's very simple, just to fill the information, okay? And we don't have modify anything on this. The only point is that here in this platform, when you create the macro, will it be if you have any incidents in your invoice before submit the invoice to Hotelbeds, you will learn. You can read which invoices are incorrect and which is the error, and you will be able to fix this error before to submit the Hotelbeds. It means that the payment will be faster for you. Okay. Okay. Okay, Christine asked me just to clarify in the table, the first line, which was a simple line, we don't know delete it, right? Yes, you don't have to delete it because you will not able to do it. Okay, it is it's fixed and you can delete it. It's just an example. Always will be appear, okay, for you, and it's just an example on how to do it. Okay, but don't worry because when you upload your file, this line will not appear for your invoices. Okay. Yes, you are right. We can keep adding our invoices and then download with the first simple line and upload it to file again. Yes, that's it. Again with the simple line. I'm all right. Yes, you are right. Okay. Okay. Biscuit asked me in one invoice base amount 159 on the service tax. Okay, you say money tax, but okay, here you say okay. Application as asking about a specific invoice. Okay, but here application you need to write one line for the municipality task and another line for you need to add the VAT. Okay. It is you need to do this way, okay, in this case. Yep. So now we are going to check where is our invoice, okay? So remember, go here to an invoice and issued, okay? Now download and magnify in this icon and wait a little. Okay, so check that it's true that our invoice is here, okay? It is the last one that we have created just right now, okay? You will see here. If you want, you can open. Okay, and we have here our invoice created. It means that this invoice, this tonight, will be sent automatically to Hotelbeds. Okay, if arrive to our system, these invoices are correct, and in 2 days, okay, you will be able to see also here in the supplier finance web. You can search your invoice here in invoice search, for example. Here you have different file filters to search your invoices, and here you will see also the status of your invoice. Okay, there are different status. Normally, if you send today, the next step you will see this pending to be paid. Okay, it means that the invoice is covered and in Hotelbeds, and the next payment will run with your payment. Okay. And remember, if you have any doubt, okay, any doubt about any question about your invoices or something like this, okay, remember that you have the option to select this, okay, and open a ticket. Maybe you say, okay, here pending to be paid, but I don't like, I want to clarify something with my manager. So go here, open ticket. Automatically, the ticket will appear with your invoice attached, okay, and fill the information, type of queries, subtype, and clicking send. And your account manager will receive your ticket, and they will be able to ask you to clarify any doubt they have about your query, your invoice, okay, or your invoice. In case that you are seeing your invoice here, okay, it is mean that it's correct, that you have your job perfect. So, and you don't see in 2 days, 2-3 days, you don't see here, okay, and you want to clarify or to making sure that the invoice is correct and as in our system, I just go here, ticketing, and the same, open new ticket, and here ask for your query, okay, for your invoice, okay. Remember that it is the tool that we have to contact directly with Hotelbeds, and this tool contact directly with your account manager. The account manager is the person who takes care of your account, of your payments and your invoices and everything, okay? So I think here we have more questions. Is Hotelbeds, Christina asking me, is Hotelbeds collecting other tax than the VAT? Because we ask the guest in Prague to pay city tax upon checking. No, only not the pay city tax. We don't collect. We only collect the legal the authorities reports, authorities taxes. Okay. In the city tax, you don't have to indicate in your invoice. Okay. So so it is the functioning of the billing platform. Okay, you see, really is very simple. Okay, you have 2 ways: invoices manually or massively. It's just to create a template. In both cases, different template. Okay, and you don't have any big issues with this because it's really very easy and useful. Okay. So now if you have any questions, remember also for any questions you can contact through ticketing, okay? And if you send the ticket with the type, because it's related maybe some this kind of things, web services, okay, the ticket will arrive faster to us, okay? But this depends of the kind, because maybe if you have any issue with the macro, you need to send the ticket with web services, okay, type. But if you have a problem with the rates or the bookings or something like this, it's better that you choose another option, okay? For example, account info or something, account reconciliation, sorry, or discrepancy note you receive or something like this, okay? To contact for your account manager. Okay, your account manager, remember, is the person who pay your invoices. So they need to know well which is the booking you are invoicing, which is the rate, the forecast, etc. Okay. Okay. So do you have any questions more, or I can wait here for a while? Yes, align. Yes, align. If you want, okay, if you are not sure that you have doing, okay, you you sorry, because I was reading another thing. Okay, 1 second. Okay, if you want align, you can do that. You can try to upload an invoice to create and send. Okay. And your CAM will see if you remember, it's important you check here in issued, okay? Sorry. Click here in issued, okay? If you see that your invoice here, okay, don't worry about that. Don't send again the invoice, okay? Because it will be an error for you. So don't waste the time, okay? So you will see here, you can also contact with your account manager, open here new ticket, okay? And ask to say, write here a ticket and say, okay, I have sent this invoice, it's my first invoice, please can you ensure that ensure me that my invoice is correct, okay? And they will see in the system that your invoice is correct and they will answer you back, okay? But remember, in 2 days or 3 days, you will see also an invoice search, okay? Okay, sorry, I have to go up. Okay. Oh, Christine, can I share my screen with you because I have hard time to open my microphone? No, it's not possible now. Open, share my screen with you because, but I don't know which navigator are you using. I suggest that using the edge. It's you know, this is the this icon. Okay, for me, is the best navigator. This is kind of issues is more for your computer, not for the platform. Okay, but I recommend you to use this for everything. I think is the best. Sorry. Okay. 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 I clean. Okay. Again, accessibility present. Pamela say I can access e-billing at present. I was asked to reactivate our account, which I did. However, it will still not let me in, so I cannot raise a ticket. You can use independently the if you are using base factura or not. Use supplier finance web you can use. Remember, let me go here. Pamela, you can go here and it is the supplier finance web. Here you have to write your ID user, okay? And right here your password, okay? Click login. And if you don't remember your password, as I said at the beginning, I don't know if I think you know were there. You can click for reset password, okay? And go here, ticketing, create a new ticket and ask for reactivate your e-billing account because if they are deactivated, they have deactivated your account. Could be that they will for any reason. Sorry, one second. Sorry, I need to drink some water. You need to write a ticket, please. And because I said it before, sorry, if they are reactivated your account, they have to check it why, okay? And don't worry, it takes 2 days, 3 days, no more. Right. This thing you say use Chrome, okay? Sometimes Chrome is not working with that. It's not Chrome sometimes have some problems. It's kind of problem. It's not for the Factura platform. It is the problem in general. Chrome sometimes giving this kind of error. So I recommend you to use the Edge. The Edge one is this the new for Internet Explorer. Okay, it is the recommend. Sorry. So I think I see, okay, another, Okay. Yes, if Pamela, if you write here your email address, okay, because I think in the register we have your email address, but if maybe you register under another name, I don't know. But if you want if you want that I send you this record, okay, I please write me here, okay, and I will send for a while because it takes some time in recording, okay. Perfect. Thank you very much. You're welcome. So sorry, I was reading another with discrepancy of that room rate. But the system calculate total invoice amount 60. Ananya say the system calculate total invoice, the macro. Just say just sometimes it's happen with the automatically calculation when you put the total and the rate, okay. Really this you can change it that. If not, you have to do with the macro. With the macro, it did not happen with you. So it seems that you don't have more questions for today, isn't it? So we passed the time with 1 hour. But if you have more questions, just let me know. But remember now, if you have any questions, you can open a ticket and ask for your question also, okay? Also here, remember in training tab, maybe it could be useful for you. We have short videos, okay, about the use of the use of the platform and how to set invoices manually, massively. It's the same that I have explained, okay? And also we have manuals, okay? Because maybe you are not going to charge now the invoices. Maybe you will create in 2 weeks. Maybe you forgot that I say. So after the holidays. So here you have also manuals, okay? And always remember in ticketing, in the ticket tool, you can contact always with us, okay? And remember, it's the best option to contact us, okay? And thank you very much, Christine. And I think for today, you don't have more questions. I hope it will be helpful for you. And have a nice afternoon and nice holidays. Someone take the holidays, okay? Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Bye. Thank you. Thank you too.